Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I'm doing the update to pan those eyeshadows. Yes, finally. Haven't done anything with this since January. When I say anything, I mean I haven't updated it, but I have been using the eyeshadows. So this was created by Alexi, as we all know, and I'll have her linked below. But I'm using makeup with the Laney's prompts just because I find they suit my style of eyeshadow usage better. I'm not very good at completely randomizing. No, I'm just not able. I was doing 4 eyeshadows, but I'm going to bring it up to 5. So 5 eyeshadows. And my goals with them are to either hit pan, have 15 uses, or use them for 3 months. So we're in April, so the 3 months is up, so everything is rolling out, but some of them have hit usage goals, some of them have hit the month goals, and some of them have. One of them has pan. So let's go. So the first prompt that I had was least favourite shade from your favourite palette. And one of my absolute favourite palettes, oddly enough, is this KVD Alchemist holographic palette. I just love it. I find it so good for inner corner highlights and other highlight, face highlight for bringing looks together and stuff. It's just loads of fun. And the shade that I had chosen as my least favourite shade was the shade Blue Sapphire, because blue and me are not natural bedmates. I don't know, I'm just not able to get that on board, but it is still very, very beautiful. So that was the shade. Why am I not prepared? Nothing new there. So that would be my least favourite shade, and my goal was to use it 15 times, and I did. I used it 15 times, obviously no pan. I said I find it very hard to stick in the inner corner, so I can have very wet eyes, and you would think that would mean that it would stick better. But it didn't. I found it would stick in some places and then I'd have a real gap, a patch kind of missing product. And it didn't seem to be as much of a problem with the other shades in this palette, which was peculiar. And it's still not my favourite after 15 uses, because I just don't like blue on me. But the goal is met, and isn't that fantastic? Next up was a shadow you save for special occasion, and for that one I had brought in the Pat McGrath Labs. I think this is the Blitz Astral Quad in Ritualistic Rose. Now, the shade that I have in this is this shade here, which is very, very beautiful. Look at that, very, very beautiful. But I seem to have a bit of a problem with it. So it's very much a topper shade, but it's look at it, it's stunning. It is on my eye today, if you can see it. I have noticed when I wear this, so first of all, you have to have a glitter glue. I need to have a glitter glue, it will not see on otherwise, and I have to wet my brush, otherwise Fallout City, and even still. And I need to do my makeup after I do my eyes. And it's very beautiful. But I have noticed the last few times I've used it, now I've only used it 8 times in total, so not a whole lot. My eyes just sting like crazy. It's like as if the micro glitters are getting into my eyes and are just causing now I'm talking like look at, if you're here any length of time, you know Ruth has the wateriest of watery eyes. But this is a whole other level. Like, I have to go and get eye drops and actually flush my eye out. That's what I had to do today. And it still feels a bit kind of gritty. So, that is a bit upsetting. I'm not going to lie, because, this is very beautiful and it ain't cheap. So I don't know what the future holds for this little palette. We shall see. But, witch's weather, rolling out. 3 months. Next up was Inner Corner Highlight Shadow. So I went back to the KVD palette and I chose one of my favourites in this palette, and that is the one in, where are you my darling? Oh yes, Pink Opal, this shade here. I just love it. Love it as a face highlighter, love it as an inner corner highlighter. So it just, you can't really even see the magnificence of it. It's just a beautiful duochrome pinky shade that's just enchanting. is what it is. I say love it, gorgeous on the inner corner and also really pretty as a highlight. It doesn't look silly or in your face. Gorgeous, almost peachy pink is what I said, which I love a peachy pink. So yeah, so 15 uses again met. Some of those were used as highlight on my face and rolling out. And then the last shade that I had in was a shadow that starts with G, and I had brought in the BH Cosmetics the Lit List palette, and the shade that I had chosen was the Grinch. And this, my friends, is what the Grinch now looks like. Look at that, that's a pan. That is a pan. Very, very happy. So on my 15th use, I use it predominantly as an eyeliner. On my 15th use, I thought, oh, I think I see pan there. But I wasn't sure. So I went and I used it a 16th time, just to make sure. And yes, lo and behold, wondrous, beautiful. And that made me very happy, because I thought, well, at least I have one. At least I have one pan. Sorry, I'm trying to get a cotton pad. As an outer corner shade, I didn't love it. I found it got a bit patchy, but as a liner, it worked brilliantly. I kind of used it with my Inglot Duraline to kind of make it more intense, and just, yeah, I've been using a lot lately. I purchased a few of these little guys. So these are little paint brushes that I bought in a craft shop for like €1 or something. And I've been using these with, you know, eyeshadows and Duraline and trying to get more precise in eyeliner, and it's really working out for me and I really like it. I was watching Katie Jane Hughes. I was watching her little tutorial on how to do it. So yes, I'm getting there, guys. It's slow, progress is slow, but I'm getting there. So that is it. That is all the rollouts. So we're going to have 5 fresh new eyeshadows to play with. I'm very excited. I say we, I mean I. Hate when other people say we, so why am I doing it? So let us go. So I'm going to get up to Laney's prompts. I have them all put into tiny decisions, and we are going to go for it, guys, and see what we get. I'm very excited. Hope it's good ones. Reminds you of summer. Ooh, fun. Okay, and that's the first one. So we've got to do 5. What have we got? What have we got? Orange Shadow Shimmer. Again, not complaining. What have we got next? This is the third eyeshadow. Shadow that starts with A. Okay, easy enough. Number 4. Drugstore Shadow. Okay. Screen grab, and then the last one is Most Affordable Shadow. Interesting. So that's 2 actually that came kind of drugstore-ish. Okay, 5. Off I go to pick them out, and I will be back momentarily. I'm very excited. And I'm back. So, very excited. So the first one I got was Reminds You of Summer. So I have chosen this green shadow here. I think it is from Makeup Geek. It's one of my loose eyeshadows. I'm not great like everyone else at putting names on the back, but this says it is Limelight. So I'm thinking it's Makeup Geek, and it's a very thick pan, which Makeup Geek shadows tend to be. But I think this is a really summery, kind of bright fluorescent kind of green. I think that'll be really fun. So again, my goals are 15 uses, hit pan, or 3 months, whichever comes first. Next up was an Orange Shadow Shimmer, and I've went for, this is the Kaja Bento box, Beauty Bento, sorry, in 02 Orange Blossom. And I went for this orange shade in the middle. So I give you a little swatchy swatch. No, wrong finger. I'm going to swatch you anyway. Hold please. Your call is very important to us. So we are going with this orange. Ooh, very sparkly. Hopefully now I won't have an issue with that like I did with the Pat McGrath one. Fingers crossed. It'd be very disappointing. So that is that one. Next up was a shadow that starts with A, and this is the shade apparently Apple Cider. I'm not quite sure who makes it. Possibly Sydney Grace. I'm not 100%. That's lovely. That's what that one looks like. So it'll be a good one for me, like as a one and done kind of shade for the days where I'm just putting on bare minimum makeup, which is most days. It is rare I do looks like this anymore because I just don't have the time, nor, you know, I'm usually going out and about and I'm not very comfortable going out like this, and that's my problem. I know, but there you go. Phone, why are you going to sleep? I wasn't talking that long. Rude. Next is a drugstore eyeshadow. So I've decided to go for this Jungle Lights palette from Flower Beauty. I'm mad to get my hands on the Desert Lights one as well, but it hasn't come out over here yet, and I think I'm going to go for this shade here, because I feel like, let's hold the palette correctly with, I feel like this would be a good one as an inner corner kind of highlight. I can't see what it is because it's written on white on lemon. Good going, guys, good going. Anyhow, oof, look at this. Beautiful. Oh yeah. That's what that's looking like. It's a very cohesive colour story, but that is the joys of picking it out yourself, isn't it? You get to maybe be a bit cohesive. And then last but no means least was my most affordable, I believe. And again, the phone has gone to sleep. Stop being rude. Most affordable shadow. So that would be my e.l.f. Cosmetics. What are you? Cream and sugar? Yeah, cream and sugar little quad. Stuck my nail in it. Good girl, Ruthie. This is what this looks like. And will I be very basic about it? Do I go for the cream? Or do I, I'm going to go for the brown actually, because that will make a great liner for me. Let's go with the brown. I'm going to use the cream anyway, let's be honest. There is the brown. And that is my quintet of eyeshadows for April and the foreseeable couple of months. Who knows? I don't know, like with the amount I wear eyeshadow lately. I don't know. Apologies that it's been so long since I updated this. Life, as you all know, has just been kicking my ass and getting in the way. So yeah, that is my update for this project. Let me just say, I have been watching loads of your, especially eyeshadow content, because I just love eyeshadow content. And I don't always get to comment, and I apologise for that. But the reason being is I'm usually doing jobs. I'm doing a bit of hoovering, or I'm doing washing the dishes, or I'm washing clothes, or whatever. And therefore, I haven't time to stop and kind of type and stuff like that, kind of dry my hands and, you know, whatever. So I am watching. I apologise if I haven't commented as much. I love all your content, you know I do, and I love all of you so much. You've all been so kind and giving and just beautiful. I love you all, you know this. But yeah, do you like my nails? I thought they were so gorgeous. And they're for LGBTQ plus. I don't even know how many letters anymore, but all inclusive for all people. And I loved as well that the packaging for them, they're press-ons, but the packaging for them had the switchboard number, email, Twitter accounts, Instagram, do all that kind of thing for people who are struggling to be able to reach out and talk to someone. I liked that. I thought it was really, and I love them. I just think they're beautiful. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.